Hello, we're going to have a look at how you can access resources for doing research from school. So when we go to our home page, we're going to go to the digital library and we will click on Accessing e-Resources from School. When we click on that, it'll open up a window. Now you can choose if you're an elementary student, that's K to 8, or a high school student. We're going to choose the elementary link today. We're going to click on this, and what we see are all kinds of excellent resources that we can go to. Today we're going to focus on Kids Info Bits, Naxos Music Library, and PebbleGo. These are all great places that you can find all kinds of information. We're also going to have a look at our digital library catalog. So first we'll head over to Kids Info Bits. All you have to do is click on this button, the kid in the green t-shirt, and up pops a window. Now we just need to press this proceed button that lets us get into the site, and we have all kinds of excellent choices. Now, for example, if you were a student in grade 3 and you're interested in looking at plants, you click on this nice picture of plants and then you have some more choices. This helps you focus on what you're looking at. We're going to look at types of plants and plant related subjects. Let's have a look at types of plants. Now we can go here, and today I think I'm interested in weeds, so I will click on weeds. Once I do that, I get to this neat window that shows us different places. They're called reference articles where we can find information. Now one thing you need to look at is there are little symbols to help you choose your reading level. Don't be discouraged if it has a triangle that says reading level more difficult. You should try it out, but you can also try your reading level easy if you feel it won't be as challenging. I'm going to click on this, and it shows us a whole bunch of text, things that we can read, and we can look for important information. As well, we have options to choose magazines and newspaper articles. That's why I find that this resource is excellent to find all kinds of information. I'm going to go back to types of plants, and I'm going to choose something else. Perhaps I choose flowers. If I click here, another neat tab that we can try out is this one called Images. This is where you can get all kinds of nice pictures that will help you if you're doing a research project. Perhaps we'll look at flower planted in dirt, and there we go, a nice picture of a flower planted in dirt, something you might want to use in a presentation. Now I'm going to go back to all the way to where it says Home, and then I'm actually going to go back to the elementary e-resource and come back to the window we started on. Let's say I'm interested in some music. I'm going to go to this link called Naxos Music Library. When I click on that, it's going to open up a really neat resource where you can actually hear music and recordings. Perhaps I'm interested in some classical music, Vivaldi. I can click on that and I can see the album. And what's really nice is that we can select a song and we can play it. And if we click over there where it says Play Selection, up it will pop and you can actually hear your choice. As you can see, I'm just going to turn down the volume, but a nice place to get some classical music and to learn about things as well. We have all kinds of interesting information that we can get, and if you look up here, it talks about details, but then it has all kinds of areas where you can find information that you may want to find out about musicians or types of music. Now I'm going to go back to the elementary e-resources, and I'm going to have a look at PebbleGo. PebbleGo is a really neat resource as well if you're looking for information in certain areas. Let's say, for example, we're looking at animals. I know that in grade 2 and in grade 1, students look for
amphibians.
Animals. And what I like is that
Animal behavior.
So let's say we're interested in fish. We'll click on that.
Other fish.
Why don't we try sharks?
Sharks. Basking sharks.
And we'll try the
Megamouth sharks.
Megamouth sharks. And here you go. We have all kinds of information talking about its body, its habitat, its food, its life cycle, and fun facts. All good stuff if you're doing a project on animals and fish. Now I'm going to go back again to the elementary resource site, and I'm going to take you to our library catalog. This is one of my favorites. Being a teacher librarian, here is where you can search out which school you come from and check its library to see which books are there. Now in this case, I'm not going to choose a school, but I'm just going to click in here and search all libraries. I'm going to look for something on how about the Middle Ages. In case you're in grade 4, I know that that's what they study, so I'm going to give that a try. Middle Ages. Sometimes we all make mistakes. We'll try that again. And that happens, but that's okay. Now, if I type that, we have all kinds of information coming up, and there's all kinds of schools listed here. Now again, if you were looking for your own particular school, you could find these resources by clicking on your school. But as you can see, in particular, we have something here called Places of Worship in the Middle Ages, or the Middle Ages, and I'm sure there are many more resources. So I'm going to go back here again and just show you this page. It's very simple to get to it. Here is this where we went, and all you need to do is get to our Peel School Board intranet site. You can access these e-resources from home. That's something that I'll show you in the next video on how to find research resources.